Hello my friends, and welcome to this messy craft table in Sweden. I'm kind of can't decide what to start with. I'm going to put the other journal together. I started the project, so I'm going to at least put it together. Then we will see if I will decorate it or if I will put it into the Etsy shop for someone to maybe make their own journal. Depends on how much time I can feel I will put on it. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do it bigger. I want to do maybe 3 signatures in it, so it will be more chunky in the spine. This is small and nice, but I love these small ones when they are really chunky and filled up with beautiful things. So we're going to do it kind of the same way, but with more place for a spine. So I will do it with some papers. I have these ones that are the same size that we have used for the pages in the other journal. So we are going to do them a little bit bigger and then make a spine, so we have a little bit more room to use. But we can do the measurements with one of the thinner papers. It's a bit easier. So I'm just going to take a pen and make some marks on this one. So something like that, I think, could work. Then we can use the same papers, but we can add some more things that are kind of hanging out and be decorative. So if we use this as a spine, that could be nice. Then we have a lot of room to play. I have started a big one also with these blue textiles, and that will also have this really big spine, so this will be a big one. But I'm kind of into the blue rabbit hole at the moment, so I love these textiles so much, so we're going to do a big one too. But we can put that aside for now and concentrate on this one. So we have the size kind of ready. So like that. We can actually use these insides if we would like to, as they are quite beautiful, painted, hand painted with watercolor. So let's see which pieces we can use. It's a few smaller ones that isn't big enough for the big journals, so see, kind of perfect. Okay, then let's use it. It was a bit boring, so I think I will take some part away of that one. Taking some beautiful parts. Can use that for the spine maybe. Like that. Let's glue it down so it keeps in place. I will sew on these later, so we don't need to be afraid for that it won't be glued enough. And then this one. A bit more. That. I think I will put this on the back because it's not going to be decorated so much. This will be more decoration on, so I think this will be the one that will go on the back. And I'm leaving a little gap so we freely can bend this without any problem. Give this a little bit more glue. And the same on the other side. And we have our cover going. It will be another piece that will go kind of like this later on. But I'm going to sew the signature into this one first and then glue it on, so we get a hidden spine on this one. So we can actually see if we can make that. I want it a little bit wider than this one. So let's go with this piece. So I want to overlap a little bit so I'm sure that it won't rip or go anywhere. Use this one. So this will be the piece that we sew the signature into, and I'm just putting the textile on top of this so it will be a bit more sturdy. It's easier to sew than if it's flimsy like this. Let's see how long we want it. A little bit shorter than. So then it will look like this. We put this one on the back side and then sew it onto this one and then glue it down with these on the side. So then we can leave this spine alone. So I think I want that one. So let's glue it on the back of this. And trying to eyeball the middle. This was 14, then we have 7 in the middle, and then we can do 2 centimeters in from either side. And then this is 5.5. Let's do like that. Then we have 5, 2.5. So I'm going for 3 signatures. So then this will be the middle. And we will sew it into these marks. And then we want one on either side. So then I'm putting this 1.5 centimeter on each side for the next one. I thought I could do this, so then you can do this if you want to follow and make your own. Prepare this. Like that, and then we are going for 1, 2, and 3. It's glue on this one. That's why it was so difficult to get the holes. That's much better. Like that, and our piece is ready for sewing in 3 signature like this. That, and we have our cover prepared. So I have some pieces ready, but I'm not sure if this will be enough now when we decided to do 3 signatures. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I have one more? This was the thicker one. No, there we go. I think this is one. See? This was meant to be. So we have 5 papers for each signature of this kind. Then we can add some more papers that are already painted or eco-dyed. I think could be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was also one. Okay, then we have one extra in case we need. So this is ready to be sewn, so I'm going to do that for until the next time, so we can continue on that one too. So that's good. I really got a nice Christmas surprise today. My friend in United States has sent me this beautiful, beautiful watercolor painted Christmas card. And I really think it's the best that will happen this Christmas. I have inspired her to paint, so this is a original painting that she has sent me, and I'm so grateful that she has done this to me and also sewn on some beautiful gold thread stars on it. So thank you so much. I won't say her name in case she don't want that, but you know who you are, and I really, really appreciate this, and thank you so, so much. I will show you this one too. I have covered front and back like this, and then I will put another piece on the inside, but I will do that after that I have put in the spine. So I thought we could do the same with this one. Going to have a hidden spine, but we can put this in place, so we can put these together. You get to see this one more time, so in case you was unsure, you can see me do this one more time. So putting this in the middle. And these one I can't sew, they are too thick. This is 2 old book covers, so they are too thick to sew in the machine, so those will just go like they are. But this one is sewable, so I'm going to just go and stitch around this, so we are sure that this won't go anywhere anytime. So back in a second. Now I have done the same with this one. We have the middle piece and we have the piece that we are going to sew in, and then this will go like that and cover it. So now we can put this down. So we can have it together so we can see how it looks. And the spine is still bendable, so we can do them as rounded spines. I think that's a nice way to put it down. You can still shape it a little bit as you want. Adding a little bit extra as it's textile to textile. And the same on the other side. You can of course do the exactly same thing if you want to do it with the papers. This is just because I like the textile and I like the feeling of it, so sometimes I use paper, as you know, so but when I have these beautiful textiles, I think it feels a bit special. And I like when things are unique and special. Like that. And we have our other cover done today. Ready to be filled with beautiful things. Really like that spine. Yes. And then these pieces will go on either side of this, like so. And then this one in the middle to cover it up. And threads all over. And then of course some decoration here and there, so that will be fun. So let's put that too aside to dry. And let's make another page in this little one so we can play also a little bit today. So let's see what we can make today. Bend this a little bit since it has dried. It can be a bit too stiff. So let's go with this one. See if we can think about something fun to do. So I think we will choose this page, and then we are going to glue some papers down to kind of collage a little bit to get some lighter colors. and a piece of thinner paper to put down so this can cover up the text, but you can still read it. Kind of tearing some of it off, just so it can be some differences. Rinsing off my brush from the matte medium. So I'm just going to dry this for a few seconds, and then we will continue. So I'm going to do a little photo in a frame like this, and then I want a little piece of this peeking out. Maybe. If my glue will cooperate. I think I want the lace peeking down. So then we can see it a bit from the front when it peeks down. Stay. Place, please. And maybe a little bit of color. Is this the brown? Yes. Maybe I need to take my palette. So I can see what I'm doing. can't see properly, but I'm kind of putting water and brown color on, so I want this to run down a bit on the page. It looks a bit old. Like that, the little stitching on, and then I have a quote that is I have stamped this on a piece of textile at first sight. Just putting a little bit of black so it stands out a little bit more. and just some leaves hanging down from a branch. Let's give it a little bit of green, I think. Toning it down a little bit so it's more like olive green. A little bit of a green splatter, and I also think I want some white. Actually, see if we can lighten it up a little bit. Cover that so something like that. And I think we are done. A bit of romantic today. That's never wrong. So that was everything for tonight. I will see you soon again. And have a nice evening, and until next time, bye bye from Sweden.